is my task, it shall be.
Yes, I am willing.
On my honor, consider it done.
Here. Trade you some shiny trinkets.
Swords, not words! Minsk, and where Minsk goes, evil. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Yes? I will do my best.
Dar.
Hmm?
Greetings to you, stranger. Who are you? My name is Dar, and I am no one of importance, I suppose. At least nobody important enough that my love's father might vaguely consider allowing me to court her. Why not? My love is Colette, and her father is a wizard of no small power, and possessed of considerable bias against me. His name is Germian, and I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavor of his own. Against her will, I imagine, although I've had no chance to ask her opinion. I know she wants to go with me, I know it, but her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Oh, woe is me. Perhaps I can speak to him for you. I could remove her father from the equation for a price. Don't be such a wimp. Go and take her, and if he puts up a show of resistance, kill him. It would be of no use, I am sure, and I do not wish to use violence in such an endeavor. I do not appreciate its taste, and no doubt Germany would crush me with this magic. You are kind to offer your assistance, but there is no helping me, I think. Leave me to my sorrow, please.
You need something, stranger?
Who disturbs me? I am Minsk. Who are you? My name doesn't concern you. Forget it. I'll be on my way. Minsk, eh? Well, I don't recognize your name. So long as you're not sent by that fool Darl, I'll not object to your presence. And I, since you ask, am none other than Germian, licensed Cowled Wizard for this region, so you needn't run off and attempt to report me, boy. You're a Cowled Wizard, then why don't you do something about the killings around here? I don't do anything about it because I don't want to do anything about it. I have more important things to do, and until the Cowled Wizards tell me otherwise, I'll not involve myself. Can you tell me what you know about these killings, then? It's likely wolves or ogres, or some other mundane nonsense. I have no interest in the matter. Why don't you ask some of the yokels, if you're so concerned? What is this thing you're making? Ah, glad that you asked. This, my friend, is nothing other than a golem of stone. A fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. Few other mages have made the attempt, you see. This type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous, but I'm more than skilled enough to control it. Once it's complete, I'll have an excellent servant and something to keep an eye on my daughter and that foolhardy bear of hers while I am away. Trouble is, I'm missing one crucial ingredient, the blood of a mimic. I paid handsomely for some, in fact. You look like an adventuring type. Care to find me some? What's a mimic, and where would I find it? Well, I know what a mimic is. Personally, I'm gathering some coin to rescue a friend. I'll try to find you some, certainly. Let's see what he says what a mimic is. A mimic is a vicious little creature, shape changer, that likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like a treasure chest or similar object. They generally exist in dungeons, ruins, and similar places, although where you would find one around here, I haven't a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. I'm looking for some coin for a friend. What kind of reward would I get for this task? I seem to recall that I've got a magical sword around here that I won in a bet from that fool told Gary's. I have no use for it, but it's valuable. Find me some mimic's blood and it's yours. I'll make the attempt. Fine. I wish I could point you in the right direction, but if you do find some, you know where to find me. Off you go, boy. What about you, Colette?
Yes.
Hello there.
I love Dar, but father will have none of it. Now he's making this thing to watch over me when he leaves. This is just terrible.
What is my task?
Here, hold some potions.
On my honor. Very well. Done.
Ooh. Can't you?
You're a stranger.
You're not lying. Who might you be? My name is Catty. I came here with my mom and pa to flee the bad people who are killing everybody. When I grow up, though, I'm going to be a mighty warrior and leave this place for good. What do you know about these bad people? Mom and pa say it's just telling stories, but I'm not. It's true, and I really saw it. I was bringing the cows home a couple of weeks ago, but I was bringing them through the path of the woods because it's faster, even though Mom doesn't like it when I goes through there. But I passes by the ranger's cabin. Marilla's always been real nice to me. She gives me candies, and she says she makes out of tree sap. And she took me fishing once, too. When I passed by it, though, I saw this big black shadow coming out of her cabin, and it was leaving a big trail of red stuff, which looked like blood. It was so big and scary, it looked like a wolf's monster. I was so scared for Marilla. So I ran and told me Ma and Pa, but they didn't believe me. Told me to stop telling stories. But it's really true, sir, honest. If you went to the cabin, I bet you'd find something. It's just to the west of the village, out in the valley. Nobody wants to go out there now because they're all scared. But I know I saw something, sir. Is this the boy who cried wolf?
Wow, an adventurer.
Wow, an adventurer, sir. My name is Durbert. And me and my friends here want to be adventurers like you. Real strong and powerful like. Yeah, I wants to be a ranger and protect the village. I want to be a great warrior like me dad. I know we can, but everyone says we're all too young and all. Bull, that's what I say to that. Since you're already an adventurer and all, sir, I was hoping you might be, maybe buy some swords for us? Some bastard swords? And some ale. Durbert, don't forget the ale. Yeah, we wants to be real men. Swords and ale then. If we give you the money, sir, would you buy us some? Who am I to deny the young? I'll get you your swords and ale if that's what you wish. I'll get you your swords, but no ale. You're fairly fuzz on your chin. I'll buy you ale, boys, but you just cut yourself with swords in your hands. Forget it, boys. I got better things. I don't care. Give me the money. Great, gee, thanks, sir. You're the greatest. Here's some gold you see. Get us 3 basket swords, and a keg of Baylor ale from Minling. Yay, I'm so excited. 200 gold. Thank you for your contribution. Mr. Drip.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing us all fleeing into the village from our farms for all the good it'll do us. Don't you know you fools can wander around and all your metal get up in this heat? I'd be careful where you lay your tongue, you peasant. Someone liable to cut it off. Just the price of being an adventurer, my good man. Indeed, this world of fools, and you are the wisest among us. Adventures, are ya? I'll give you an adventure you won't soon forget. For a few golders, mind you. Golders, is it? Will 10 gold pieces be enough for you? No offense, but you don't look like the type who would have an adventure worth buying, friend. The heat's gone to your steel-clad brains, then. Take your madness elsewhere. You've enough to worry about with all the murders in the business.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
Heh, you again, is it? Be gone, Tinhead. I've more important things to worry about. Alright, deal the herder. Or are you Maggie?
Top of the day to you.
What can you tell me? Sure enough, you get monsters in the area and gets killing in the area. We have things to wolves, but it's just foolish talk. Wolves would go after cows, right? And we've had no more killing of the cows than we've had of the wolves showed up a couple of years back. People get hysterical, they do. Who's there babbles on about that Witch? And me daughter can't you? Is no better with her stories. You should hear her. Huh. It's the ogres, and they'll come and finish us all off once. Once they've picked us clean to small enough numbers, we should be fleeing as soon as we can. True enough, you just watch yourself around here. Them ogres are the death of us all. Alright. Some chickens, some... Guessing this is the ranger's house? You got a moose? Okay. Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, there's no entryway or anything? Like, what's happening here?
As you ask.
A note!
Yes,
Here, take off your armor,
it shall be.
search for traps. A gold coin! I'm rich! A journal. You skip many of the entries of time and place far removed from your current worries. Flamer Rule 7. Catch came to visit again, a sweet child, eager to learn my ways with the wild creatures. Dark creatures roam the forest. Several town people have been slain by some unknown predator. Everyone seems to have their own opinion of what is doing the killing. The strangest thing is that the bodies are disappearing in the morning. This leaves me baffled, for most signs point to a pack of wolves that have been in the area for a long time. Wolves don't steal bodies. Or perhaps I should say wolf-like creatures. At night, while I've been patrolling, I've often caught shadowy glimpses of these wolves running alongside me. I've tried to attract their attention, but they ignore me. I find this most strange, as if the pack is being controlled by someone else. Years ago, I spoke with the pack leader, and they were cordial. Now they either flee from me, or, I have feared to say this, they stalk me. It is near noon, and the woods outside my cabin seem full of shadows. I've been hard-pressed to hear birds, and most of the larger animals have long fled. I plan to find the wolves' den this afternoon. I've drawn a map to it. All signs point to them as being the culprits, but what wolves act like these? They are wolves with the cunning of men. And there is something else, a whispering in my mind. It is a faint now, in the waking hours, but while I sleep I dream only of this voice, and the face behind it. Whether it is connected to the voices, I do not know. I suspect by the time that the sun sets tonight, I'll have answers to my questions. Okay. Some kind of werewolf. Oh, here. I'll put it back. Oh, never mind. It's supposed to be here. Thank you. Is anyone using a crossbow? I keep picking up bolts. Alright. It looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints in the blood. They appear to be dog or wolf prints. What do we got here? A note from Mazzy Fenton. Valak, we traveled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting of the region has confirmed Morella's suspicion that there is a large pack of wolves acting in the area. On the map included, I have indicated where I believe the wolf den to be located. Follow us if you can, but be cautious. We can ill afford another mysterious disappearance. Until we meet again. Mazzy, on the same sheet is drawn a crude but effective map which indicates the path to a forested area, several hours north of the Imnesville region. Let's copy that. We'll drop it back to the ground for the next adventuring party to find. I think I checked this barrel already.
There's my task.
Okay. So here it says there's wolves in the area, not
Consider
whatever
it done.
ogres. And speaking of wolves, you hear them. A shadow. Well then, let's roll the dice.
My weapon has no effect.
Ooh, no effect.
I stand amongst the righteous.
How about you raise me the dead?
Jezebel?
What can I do?
My weapon has no effect. At your weapon has no effect.
Okay, why do
No
you
effect.
You seem to transition to that stupid weapon. Oh, whoa, hold up.
Dost.
You're here, Alive.
It's a lot more exciting than any circus.
A solid hit.
Manus potentis. I am yours to command.
What happened to you? Ability score drained. Ah, you're now on the weak side of things.
On my honor.
Okay.
Yes? I await your word.
And Jahira's encumbered. What are you carrying, Jahira? Alright, let's drop the trash.
What is my task? It shall be.
A cave. An Umar cave. The ranger's cabin.